Hello? Tom? I'm hosting an emergency meeting in an hour from now, and you're joining. You could just leave that worthless meeting that you're in. Huh? Worthless? It's a $10 million deal, but I guess it's worthless to you.
Trouble Busters!
There's only one reason I asked everyone to gather today. My name is Tom. I'm an office worker who's in a meeting right now. Last time, we decided during our meeting. It sounds pretty serious when we call it a meeting. It makes it sound like I'm working. However, about the staples that we use in our office. I'm starting to change my mind and think that gray is better than pink now. But what do you guys all think? Who cares? Our department manager, Mr. Shane, really loves meetings. We have meetings at least 3 times a week, and in some cases, even every day throughout the week. I don't mind it if only those meetings are productive. However, and about next week's production introduction event, I'd like you guys to place an emphasized focus. When I was younger, and to make things worse, this was really scary and weird. I have a gift of word for you guys. It's a guidance, but I'd like you to tell me what you'd like me to teach you. How troublesome. If he has nothing to talk about, he can just refrain from hosting a meeting, right? I'm so sick of having meetings every day except for the 14th and Thursdays this month. And there was an accident when the voice inside my head ended up becoming a fact. Oh, I'm sorry. My boss is calling me. Don't worry. Please, take that call. I'm sorry. Hello? Tom, where on earth are you right now? Huh? I mean, I'm hosting an emergency meeting in an hour from now, and you're joining. I can't. I'm in a meeting right now. You can just leave that worthless meeting that you're in. Worthless? Mr. Shane? Huh? Worthless? Huh? It's a $10 million deal with our Dai Tepan Corporation. But I guess it's worthless to you. No, uh-oh. I guess his voice was leaking and Mr. Catgrass ended up hearing what he said. I'm gonna hang up for now. Why are you hanging up on me? Mr. Catgrass, I'm very sorry about this. It's an emergency meeting, ain't it? Guess it can't be helped. No, my boss probably has no idea what kind of a meeting I'm in, so it's okay, just go. He says it's an emergency meeting, but I know it's not anything important. It's fine. No, I can't. Maybe your boss has to talk about a $100 million deal with you. In that case, it's worth 10 times more than the deal you're having with our company. Maybe it's worth having an emergency meeting. I'm terribly sorry that we've displeased you. Terribly sorry, huh? In that case, Tom, will you do me a favor? Yikes. I don't care anymore. I don't think Mr. Shane will get out of this trouble for free. Not for free for sure. I'm not letting him get away with this! Trouble Busters! We're starting the emergency meeting now. Compared to last year, we haven't been performing as well as we were in terms of order numbers and the sales. It proves how our company has lost the momentum. What's the reason? What do you guys think? Not again! We can't even do our job because we have to join these meaningless meetings every single day. Don't even hesitate. I'd like to hear your honest opinions. Well, if all of us are spending time inside this meeting room for meaningless meetings by sacrificing the time we could be visiting our clients, we can't possibly do our job. Why do you have to say it like that? You make it sound as if there's a problem with having meetings. That's exactly what I'm saying. Without meetings, the team won't be on the same page. The team morale won't be elevated. It's the exact opposite. Exact opposite? Because there are too many meetings, the team loses the direction to take, and our team morale has gone down. And what kind of basis do you have to say this? I mean, Mr. Shane, one day, you suddenly... Practice won't lie to us. And so, you've said some words that most people have said so many times in the past, as if they were brand new ideas that you came up with, and surprised us in a bad way. People say practice won't lie to us, but if you don't practice in a smart way, it'll lie to you easily. And so you said the exact opposite thing the next day just to confuse us. You really need to give us a break. Ugh, how rude. Seriously, this isn't even funny at this point. And I still have tons to say. You always tell us to be responsible, to stay focused, to have a sense of danger, to be proactive, and to be respectful. But those are things that don't even make the meetings worth happening. Also, you always tell us during the meetings to be flexible and know how to switch plans accordingly to the situation. But that's basically telling us to do things without planning much, right? That's not exactly an order. You're underestimating the meetings! You shouldn't insult the meetings so badly, Tom! In that case, aren't you underestimating the importance of spending time on our clients and having meetings with them? Oh, when did I ever do that? You're doing it as we speak. That's why I'm here. You guys lack experience, and what fulfills that lack of experience will be the knowledge of the people who worked longer than you, and meetings are where you can inherit that knowledge. What's happening? Did I just hear someone else's voice from around Tom's belly? What is it? Is it a bag of laughter? No. Then what is it? Tell me. Okay, then. What's up? The name's Catgrass, and I'm the sales department manager at Dai-Teppan Trading Corporation. Yeah? What? Did he say Dai-Teppan Trading Corporation? Tom, isn't Dai-Teppan Trading Company the ones who generate a few $1 billion in annual sales? It's such a huge company, and the company we've always dreamed about conducting business with. Ayo! I'm the man who placed a worthless order with your company. Hold on a second. As you wished. I had Tom join your so-called emergency meeting. I was shocked when you called a $10 million business meeting worthless. No, I mean, but if that's the direction your company takes, guess it can't be helped. Absolutely not. I'm sorry about that. We'll stop this meeting right now. Is it okay if I send back Tom to you right now? Why? We're a worthless company, though. No, I had no idea Tom was dealing with such a major company. Whether we're a major company or a small business, you were being extremely rude and disrespectful to a company that was willing to conduct business with your company. As Dai-Teppan Corporation, we were hoping to have a productive business relationship with your company, based on what we saw through Tom's personality and skills. But if there's someone like you working as his boss, it might be a bit difficult for us to move forward with this deal. Please don't say that and stop being mad! This is bad! If I don't do anything about this, I'll end up being responsible for this! Sir, I don't mean to argue with you, but a small business like us needs to have as many meetings as possible to survive. Technology, productivity, financial ability, manpower. We lose against major companies in all of those aspects, so we have to value meetings more than anything. Don't you think more than anything is wrong? It's not wrong! And let me explain it to you. Business transactions are wars between companies and companies. The moment you encounter your enemy, the game is already decided. This is the most challenging yet wonderful thing about wars, don't you think? It'd be ideal if that's the case. Right? Whenever you have a large business opportunity, you would have multiple meetings over them, right? We do. But what does that have anything to do with your mistake from this time around? I don't need you lecturing me on the importance of having meetings. You're right about the importance of meetings, but is it really worth it for you to cut into a business meeting with a client and to neglect them the way you did? Ugh! Damn it. He's really hard to argue with. It was supposed to be an emergency meeting. Huh? But after hearing about the situation from Tom, I decided to advise him to lend his helping hand to Dai-Teppan Corporation once again. You corrected yourself only after I revealed my presence, right? No, Jeez. Only been an hour since I met you and you're already lying to me. I'm sorry. Saying sorry won't cut it. I deeply respect Dai-Teppan Corporation, so if you could please... Whatever we decide to do moving forward will be decided in an internal meeting within Dai-Teppan Corporation. Whoa! Mr. Catgrass! Ah! Damn it! Hey, Tom! Huh? What is it? We're going to start a meeting. What? Oh, don't give me that! Why didn't you report to me that you were having a meeting with Dai-Teppan Corporation? Huh? You're asking why? If only I knew, I wouldn't have called you out for this meeting! Why did you neglect to tell me? Say something! That's because you... Is that voice Mr. Kendrick, the CEO? I heard Tom got a $10 million contract for us, so I'm here to celebrate it. Oh no! This is the worst timing! You know. I heard that the people from Dai-Teppan Corporation are really fond of you, Tom. I tried. Woohoo! Great job! That's wonderful, Tom. Shay, you did a great job too. Great job, everyone. Of course. I'm so happy for you that your accusations are cleared up too. What accusation are you talking about? It's okay, it's already cleared up. Tell me! Should I or should I not?
But it's no joke.
Do you still want to hear about it, Shane? This guy's so annoying. I guess it's fine, since the accusation's cleared up.
To tell you the truth, there's been a bunch of complaints sent to Mr. Kendrick regarding how you're always hosting meaningless meetings, and about how you're causing trouble to the teammates.
What? Tom! It's not me. I don't know anything about it. But I guess that was only an accusation, right? Of course. Great, I'm relieved. If things were going the way that the complaint stated, I was going to tell you that I have to demote you from your position.
I know there are certain numbers of people who host meetings all the time just to make themselves look like they're working.
No way. There's no way anyone would do that.
But what if there was?
I'll make things so there won't be any in this company.
Woohoo!
Well, this group of salesmen were successful in getting a $10 million contract. They wouldn't be wasting time doing meaningless meetings. Shane? Yes? Oh, this must be the meeting documents that'll generate us $10 million sales. Peek, Toby, peek. Ah, stop! Don't touch that thing!
What? Who cares? I'm part of the family.
No! This $10 million contract needs to be a success with whatever it takes! This document isn't ready yet! We can't please your eyes with just this yet! What? Really? What a shame.
Who cares? Just show me.
We'll show you two as soon as it's complete. Okay, I'll be looking forward to it then. Thank you very much. If this contract is secured, I'll give you a bunch of bonus. So, you better get it together. Oh, I'm so excited.
A $10 million case would become a recognized achievement as a company. And most importantly, I can't wait for the bonus.
Everyone, make sure that you respect Shane's sales team.
I'll go tell everyone.
Stop! Ugh, this is so bad. I never knew our CEO was already aware of this. Tom? Yes? Did Tip-On reach out to you about anything? I just finished the meeting with them. And? What did they say? They'd like us to forget about this opportunity. Oh no. Wait, please! Can we go back in time? That's impossible. At this point, I have no choice but to escape the blame. I need to insist that it wasn't my fault. Besides, how did this even happen? If I were to think carefully about that and prove that it wasn't my fault, I can survive this. That's right. This is all happening because Tom didn't tell me about how he was having a meeting with Tip-On. This wasn't my fault. This wasn't my fault at all. No matter how you put it, this failed contract was your fault. You called Tom to come back to the office when he was having a meeting with them, saying that you had an emergency meeting. Yikes! Tom must have told him about it the way he wanted to. No, that's wrong. What's wrong? It was Tom's fault. That's enough. You were the one. Please, listen. I'm sure you'll understand as long as you listen. I only discovered the $10 million deal yesterday. What I'm trying to say is, it's bad to proceed with something so big without consulting the boss, right? Even then, calling back a team member when they're assisting a client is unbelievable. I don't recall calling him back. I said, if it seems like he can come back. No, that wasn't how I phrased it. I think I said, we're hosting a meeting, and if it seems like you can join, please join. Huh, that's the exact opposite of what I've been told. That's because he's lying to you! Can you swear? Yes, I swear! At this point, I just need to insist that Tom chose to prioritize our meeting. You fool! Is that... An interaction between you and Mr. Catgrass from Tip-On has been sent to me. Oh goodness. You called it an emergency meeting. However, after hearing about it from Tom, you decided to lend a helping hand to Tip-On. That was what you said. Doesn't this prove the fact that you called back Tom when he was in a meeting with them? I wasn't trying to do that. Tom decided to come back on his own. Then why are you hesitating to answer when the client is asking you if there's such an important meeting that needs to be hosted by calling back your team member when he's assisting a client? With just this interaction, it proves the fact that you were the one who called him back. Am I wrong? Well, it's a... What is it? Just say it.
Sir, everyone's in the meeting room now.
Thanks, Toby. Huh? The meeting room? Yup. Your favorite place on Earth. What kind? Huh? What kind of a meeting would that be? It's to interrogate. To interrogate? What kind of a person is Shane? Is he a boss? What are the contents of those meetings? Any meanings behind those meetings? And also, who is responsible for ruining a $10 million contract? And do we stand a chance to reinstate that contract? They're all meaningless. I feel like a criminal who's about to go to my execution room. Why is this happening? Why on earth is this happening? The contents of the emergency meetings have been regarding the overview and preventative measures for the declining order quantities, and the order amounts compared to the previous years. That's right, boss. What the heck? Preventative measures? Isn't that obvious enough? Yes, boss. Seriously, we always end up being behind with our sales activities because of the meaningless meetings that we have to attend every day. What? Hey! It usually lasts at least 2 hours, too. It's kind of like we'd start going on about our sales activities about 2 hours after the sales reps from our competitors start working. Oh, cut it out! Huh. So you're the one bringing them down. And we wouldn't mind if those meetings would contribute to boost our sales, but they're truly meaningless. Stop! For example? Sir, you don't have to ask! For example, there was one time the meeting was about whether we'll be using the drip type coffee or we'd be using the tea bag type. Huh. Who cares about which one? Well, sir, you might think that, but coffee is something we can't possibly work without. Whether we go with drip or teabag is a really delicate problem. Then let me give you the conclusion. Buy both types. Every topic he brings up is just so shallow. If I were to give an example with darts, it's like all his darts are aiming right outside the dartboard. We'd end up losing our precious time for what it's not worth it. Then, couldn't you guys have said so in the beginning? No. We couldn't. Because you guys never said anything, this is all happening! You're not nearly good enough if it takes for your subordinates to point out. What? It's part of your job as the boss to empathize with your subordinates. Everything I've heard since yesterday tells me that you keep trying to blame others. Rather than turning a misfortune into a fortune, you're placing the misfortune on others just to bring fortune to yourself. Isn't that right? But I've been doing it thinking that I'm doing the right thing, so I wouldn't have known! Emotions aren't measurable, but couldn't you have measured it by numbers? Why is it that you haven't thought about the reason why the sales department has been declining in performance since you became the manager here? We could discuss that in the meeting! No, this is something you should personally think of. If you're hosting a meeting, instead of making the subordinates the target, you should be having a meeting with someone with the same level of position or higher to discuss what you could do about it. But if I do that, it would affect my reputation and whether I get to be promoted or not too! If you can't accomplish results as the sales manager, it would affect your promotion either way. Shane, moving forward, I won't be allowing you to host any meetings without permission. Every meeting you host must go through your immediate supervisor. What? Also, since you've become the manager, you've been hosting meetings all the time, and you haven't been doing any sales activities at all, have you? That's because I'm too busy handling my manager stuff. Well, if you're repeating hosting these meaningless meetings, you won't ever have enough time no matter how much you had. If you want your words to have meaning and conviction, you need to speak with the actual words that come with your power, instead of discussing hypothetical matters. Do you understand? Yes, sir, I understand. I won't be hosting unnecessary meetings, and I'll personally work hard as a sales rep too. With that, the inquiry into Shane was concluded, the meetings he had been leading were cancelled, and the sales team, including myself, was overjoyed. Shane was then reassigned back to sales, but having been away from actual performance for too long and paying the price for constantly calling pointless meetings and acting high and mighty, he began to fail badly and rack up one problem after another. As if that wasn't bad enough, he then tried to secretly organize a meeting titled How to Secure Contracts without informing upper management. Look, this stays between you and me, okay? Please? It seems like Mr. Shane is trying to host a meeting secretly from you. Huh? He was immediately reported and was deemed unfit for a sales position and transferred to an obscure department responsible for materials and document management. Eventually, rumors spread that he was the one responsible for losing a $10 million deal, and after being relentlessly badmouthed, the workplace became unbearable and he resigned of his own accord. Since then, he's apparently been trying to find new employment, but with few opportunities available, he's said to be struggling to get by day to day. Duh! Instead of hosting meetings for the sake of others, I've been hosting meetings for the sake of myself, so that's why I lost everything. Why do I realize that now? It's way too late! Meanwhile, my own fortunes took a turn for the better after I won the favor of the new head of sales. The $10 million deal with Dai Teppan was revived, and the company has been moving in a better and better direction ever since. Trouble Busters!
Come on, you only order fish head soup when you don't have much money to spare now, don't you? Don't order something like that, it's embarrassing.
Are you serious about that, young man?
Huh?
Don't underestimate fish head soup.
Ah!
My name is Melanie, and today I'm taking my fiancé, Akio, to a high-end sushi restaurant, but...
Look, Melanie, I don't want us to be seen as lowlifes, so act like an urbanite, all right?
Of course.
Mistress, 1 order of sake for me, if you please. And since she can't drink alcohol very much, she'll have a cup of that delectable tea.
Yes. 1 order of sake, 1 cup of green tea. Come now, Akio, I think I can order what I want myself, you know.
Wow, this salmon is delicious.
Salmon, honey? Isn't this fatty tuna?
Oh, damn, so it is. My mistake.
Oh, Akio.
Are you all right, Melanie? You seem embarrassed or something. I'm sorry it had to be a small restaurant like this. I couldn't get any reservations at bigger, better places.
Akio, you mustn't say stuff like,
Melanie, are we ready to leave?
I'll have one last thing.
Make it quick.
Of course. Yes, boss. Can I have some fish head soup, please?
Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm not, honey.
Come on, you only order fish head soup when you don't have much money to spare now, don't you? Don't order something like that, it's embarrassing.
But...
I told you, didn't I? I told you to act like an urbanite, didn't I?
Yes, I remember.
No, I don't think you frickin' do, Melanie. That's why you went and asked for an order of stupid fish head soup.
What's so wrong about me ordering fish head soup, Akio?
I mean, think about it for 1 damn second. As the name frickin' suggests, fish head soup is made from the discarded parts of fish. If I were to order that at a high-end restaurant, it would be detrimental to my reputation, see?
But listen, Akio.
Don't tell me you didn't know, huh?
What?
Oh, wow, I guess you didn't. In that case, allow me to enlighten you, Melanie, so hear me when I speak. Fish head soup consists of leftovers, which means it's something people who don't have much money at all order. The leftovers of society, so to speak. It's far better to buy instant miso soup in a convenience store and eat that instead. I would argue it's at the same level of quality as a side dish for dogs and cats.
What kind of lunatic?
Just look at the person next to us. Fish head soup is made for people like this. Frugal misfits who don't spend a day of their lives contributing to society.
Akio, I never thought you'd deliberately address other customers here.
Shut up! Unless I tell you this in such a sour way, how could you fricking understand?
That's not reasonable.
I'm sorry about this, Master. She grew up in the countryside, you see, so sometimes bad habits of hers dare revive themselves, and I have to put her in her place. I always tell her to act more urbane when we're together, but...
Akio, please, I'm sorry. It was my fault. Please, let's call it a night.
And I'm sorry to all other folks present. She's one who has little common sense, you understand.
If there was a hole somewhere in the ground, somewhere, I would crawl into it and die in a heartbeat.
Thanks for your patience, sweetie. This is our most recommended dish, the fish head soup. Take your time and savor the taste, if you please.
Thank you, Master.
Huh? Why would a high-end sushi restaurant have fish head soup? And the best recommendation, no less? I just knew I chose the wrong restaurant for tonight, damn it.
Akio, enough.
Melanie, if you drink even a sip, I will not forgive you.
I cannot abide by that, Akio. Master's prepared it well for me to enjoy after all.
Can't you listen to what I'm frickin' saying to you? If that's the case, then my engagement to you is off.
What?
If any restaurant decides to serve fish head soup, that's on them, but you also ordered the damn thing.
No, why? There's no need to say the engagement's off because of this. It's been a long time since we first got together, honey.
But if I were to marry a woman who asks for fish head soup at a high-end restaurant, I don't see any bright future with her. The only woman I want to marry is one who can behave with dignity. I chose the wrong woman to love, I suppose.
Because Akio is the president of a large company, he often makes derogatory remarks about people. However, his words and actions of this night have gone beyond any and all unspoken thresholds of society. And no, sir, I will not turn a blind eye to your selfishness anymore. Unforgivable.
Hey, young man!
What?
Who, me?
Yes, you! I've been listening to you for quite some time tonight, and what's all this nonsense about fish head soup being the thing to order if you don't have much money, eh? Are you serious?
Sweet mother of Abe Lincoln, that's scandalous. I couldn't agree more.
What the, huh?
Boy, my husband has that face now. Here it comes.
Young man, let me say something to you.
By all means, sir.
Don't underestimate fish head soup, huh?
Yeesh.
Young man, I simply cannot ignore what you said this evening.
Why not, master? I only spoke the obvious truth.
And who made that load of bullshit the truth, huh? Listen to me. The bony parts of the fish yield the most high-quality flavor when making a broth, and are widely regarded to taste the best by far.
Yes, I completely understand. When they say the smell is irresistible.
You know what I mean, don't you, sweetie?
Why, yes, sir. I grew up in a port town and used to drink fish head soup and any similar broths when I was still living in my hometown.
So you were drinking that kind of sludge all the time back then?
I thought that you, of all people, would know why fish head soup is so appealing and so popular amidst the masses.
Couldn't agree more. I can't believe you can set foot in this restaurant thinking quite the opposite.
Shit! How dare you get carried away?
No, I think you're the one getting carried away, bucko.
Wait a minute. I've heard that voice somewhere before.
Akio Nakamura, you don't seem to understand the value of truly wonderful things.
Don't tell me!
What a coincidence to meet you here, President Nakamura.
President Mitsuya?
Do you know him, Akio?
This esteemed gentleman is the president of a large company that does business with the company I run.
Is that so? But Akio, earlier, didn't you actually...
I didn't notice who he was because he was dressed differently than usual.
It's true that it may be food that suits a simple person like me, but...
No, sir. I assure you, I never meant...
Oh, Monsieur Akio Nakamura is in danger.
President Nakamura, don't worry about it.
I can't help but be worried, sir. But why are you wearing these clothes and everything?
If I wear a suit even on my days off, my shoulders will get stiff after all. I dress casually on my days off, you understand.
I see.
Well, leaving my outfit and demeanor aside, you're pretty ignorant of common sense, aren't you, President Nakamura?
Are we back to the fish head soup now?
What else could I be referencing, pray tell?
Yes, I suppose you're right.
This broth is so exquisite, so rich in flavor, so soothing for the hungry soul. This is amazing.
Hey, when did you start eating?
Just letting you talk without eating what Master had prepared will only make the soup cold and soggy. Such a waste of divine cooking.
And I thought I told you not to fricking drink that shit.
Akio, I was brought up with teachings that say never to waste good food. No matter what you say, I'll be grateful to receive the fish head soup that Master made with such care.
You little...
Oh my, sweetie, you say such nice things. I'm so flattered. Just for that, I shall give you an extra head on top.
Yay!
Ew, you eat that part too?
Is there a problem?
Isn't this the part that should be thrown away?
Akio, you seriously don't seem to understand anything, do you?
Excuse me?
The head is the tastiest part of the fish, you understand?
There ain't no damn way that's true. The head is something that exists to be thrown away when you eat it. I seriously can't imagine going out of my way to pick it out of a lineup and eat it. If I were you, I would definitely throw that shit away.
Huh. Does your ignorance know any bounds?
Come now, even you, President Mitsuya?
Who would have thought that you would make such outrageous remarks?
Outrageous remarks, but I would never.
After all, when it comes to fish head soup, only one person can eat the actual head, which makes it a very precious part to experience, you see.
That's right, sir. Among the other parts, the gills, the cheek, and meat are especially heavenly.
Yes, indeed. I ate some fish head just the other day myself, and truly it was the best meal I'd had in years.
I'm so impressed to hear that you can appreciate the deliciousness of fish head soup, President Mitsuya. For that, I must thank you.
Ugh, you two having freaking fun together?
Oh, Monsieur Akio is an outsider here.
And yet on the opposite end of the spectrum, there is another company president who doesn't understand the greatness of such a dish. Is that tongue of yours in your mouth some kind of decoration or something, Akio?
You shut up!
Fish head soup isn't just served at conventional sushi restaurants, it's often served at high-end traditional cuisine restaurants as well, isn't it?
Is that true?
And you usually go to high-end restaurants, but you don't know anything about that.
Shut up! I'm a Western food kind of person.
Most of the restaurants you took me to on dates were Japanese restaurants, though.
Shit! Yeah, but is that so bad? Is there a rule that I have to know about frickin' fish head soup?
And Monsieur Akio here with the retaliation.
There are so many things that humans don't know, aren't there? You're so upset just because I didn't know about fish head soup, and I fricking resent that.
The problem isn't that you didn't know about the dish, Akio. It's that you said something very wrong and potentially abusive with such a smug face when you criticized the dish and the people who could be eating it. We criticized you understand? Myself, Master Sato here, and President Mitsuya.
No, that's because I didn't know about the dish being so different.
That doesn't mean you have the right to straight up criticize people in their lives.
I guess so, but I understand about the dish now, so let's calm down.
It's not that kind of problem.
What the hell, Melanie? You still want to talk about frickin' fish head soup so passionately?
No, Akio, that's not it. Your comments are simply too much.
Excuse me? Did I say something else that was wrong?
You've said a lot of things that had nothing to do with fish head soup, Akio.
That can't be true. Yeah, I swear, I didn't.
President Nakamura, I don't mind people saying bad things about myself. I endure that on the daily, to be honest, for reasons we shall not talk about. But I can't simply forget about the sympathy I feel for others who have received collateral damage as a result. You're absolutely right, buddy. You're always talking smack about your girlfriend. Don't you have even a single feeling that what you're doing is uncool?
But that's because Melanie either forgets to or simply refuses to act as though she was born and brought up in the city.
And that includes ordering fish head soup, which many high-end restaurants serve as their most recommended dish, does it?
I thought we put the fish head soup aside.
You disregard the fact that she's clearly refraining from using any dialects and is trying hard to speak politely.
She doesn't talk politely, sir. She merely talks a little differently than the rest of us. She's quite an oddball, you see.
You're the oddball here, bucko!
But why would I be, folks?
You don't care about those around you and loudly mock people and flaunt away incorrect misinformation. A normal person wouldn't do that, I believe. I agree. If this isn't called a lack of common knowledge, I might as well be married to a manatee.
Don't laugh! You don't laugh either!
Young man, I don't care what you think about fish head soup,
But you know what they say, thou shalt keep thy religion to thyself, and I will not tolerate you saying things like, throw that shit away so remorselessly.
Exactly. We as humans are given countless lives every day to keep the flame of our life burning. Even if it was a mere slip-up and accidentally said something like, throw that shit away, I would rather you not say so.
Y'all act in solidarity like you're so righteous.
We're just saying things that are obvious even before we talk about righteousness, Akio.
No, you guys have no right to say this or that about me.
Excuse me?
It's not just about throwing the damn head away, but it's common for people to throw so much away. Come to think of it, riddle me this. Have you, Melanie, or you, Master Sato, or you, President Mitsuya, never once thrown away any food before? Do you eat every last bone and tail? Answer me.
Just as you say, there are some parts of assorted food that you simply cannot eat no matter what. The bones you just mentioned are a good example.
Right, I just replaced that with fish head and presto, it all makes perfect sense. There's nothing wrong with what I'm saying.
That's why we as human beings ought to eat everything we can, leaving as little as possible behind. What you are claiming is that you are entitled to throw away perfectly edible parts just because you don't approve of them.
Shit.
Oh, mon Dieu, the theory has been broken. Jolly coup, Madame Melanie.
You're absolutely right, sweetie. That's why, Mr. Nakamura, was it? If you don't have gratitude for the food you eat, we refuse service to you. Please leave our store immediately.
What? How dare you say that to a customer?
How dare you treat the concept of life so poorly and so shamelessly? Such a person is no customer of mine.
I couldn't agree more. I'll gladly leave this outhouse. Come on, Melanie, let's go.
I'm not done eating my soup yet. I'll be here for another while yet.
You really think you can say something like that? You don't even have the money to pay for anything.
It's fine, I have the money ready.
Huh? You have money?
I always carry my wallet with me just in case something happens, you see?
But the sushi here, it's expensive, you know?
I know it is, and that's why I brought quite a bit of money. However, since we've had the pleasure of eating there, we have to pay the bill properly. It'll hurt our wallets a little, what with the expensive price, but I have no complaints if it means I can eat something this delicious.
Oh, sweetie.
You may have the impression that I'm not well off in terms of money simply because I grew up in the countryside, in a port town, but that's actually not the case. I'm looking to the future, and I always try to save money as much as I can for the future, so I have a decent amount of savings.
Is that so?
The fact that you never knew her truly very well goes without saying that you need to work on your people skills.
So I'll pay for the meal myself, and I have no problem if you go home first. And as of today, I must say an official goodbye to you.
Goodbye?
Yes, I unfortunately had some fish head soup, so the engagement has to be called off, just as you wanted, you see.
No way! Melanie, don't tell me. Did you take that seriously? Well, whatever. It's not like I'm gonna break up with you and never find a new girl ever again. Mistress, the oaiso, if you please.
What?
What's the matter?
Now, folks, laughing here will only hurt the poor man's feelings.
Hey, what's so funny?
Monsieur Akio, the word oaiso is used by the store, vous comprenez?
What?
It's used to mean that they're sorry for being unfriendly and asking for money in exchange for the food they provide vous. This is common sense in Japan.
Wow, monsieur, you know quite a lot about Japan.
Yes, I love Japan very much.
It all went to hell in the end, didn't it? That's all because you forced yourself to use words that you're not used to using.
Shut up! Anyway, the bill, if you please.
Oh, and President Nakamura, I have something I want to tell you as well.
What is it?
I must also say an official goodbye to you tonight.
What do you mean?
Come now. You ought to know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm ending our business together. That's why I'm saying goodbye to our professional correspondence.
What?
Of course, I feel nothing but concern about doing business with someone who looks down on people and treats food and life as a whole so poorly. So,
Wait a moment, sir. I may have gone a little too far with a few things I've said, but ending our business together? That's quite drastic, I must say. This is private, you understand? Please keep it separate from work, sir.
you have disappointed me so much that I simply cannot separate this from my professional career, good sir.
But my company! It's only able to operate because we're doing business with your company, sir! If the contract were to be terminated...
Despite that being said, I have already made my decision. I know it will be difficult from now on, but I only hope that you do your best.
No! Please reconsider this!
Master, the bill, if you please. Coming right up.
President Mitsuya, at least hear what I have to say.
Well then, Master, I shall return very soon for that fish head soup. We'll be eagerly awaiting for you, buddy.
Oh, wait, please, President Mitsuya! President Mitsuya!
Hold it right there, young man.
What now?
You haven't paid yet, have you?
Could you please understand that the bill is the least of my problems right now?
Who cares about that? If you're going to leave the restaurant like this, I shall call the police on you for dining and dashing.
God damn it! Fine then, I'll take care of the bill, all right? Hurry up and take my card.
Of course. Hold on.
What's wrong? Hurry up, will ya?
No, I can't process the payment.
What? Why not?
You've reached your card limit, maybe?
What the hell?
Akio, honey, despite the fact that you have money, you're too reckless with it.
Damn it! What ungodly fricking timing!
Do you have any cash?
Yeah, about that. No, I don't have any cash.
What?
So you're not going to pay?
Oh no, perish the thought.
Yeah, even if you're a cashless type of person, you should still have some cash on you.
Damn it, man, I'm in a real pinch here. A huge pickle. What should I do? Oh, hey, Melanie?
What is it?
About calling off our engagement, I'm going to call that off.
Huh?
Thinking about it, I think it would be better for you to have me, you know, so I'm calling it off.
Enough manipulating people, Akio. As well, every other unacceptable thing you've done.
Yeesh, what are you so angry about? You asked and begged to stay together with me, didn't you?
Did I really? For me, all the asking and begging that I may have done tonight is completely to break up with you.
How in the hell did that happen?
In the first place, weren't you the one who said you wanted to call off the engagement? Even when I agreed, you said you were going to find another woman, didn't you?
Don't take that load of bullshit so seriously, honey. That was just a light joke.
And to me, it didn't sound like a very funny joke at all.
No, seriously, I never dreamed.
Akio, you're probably thinking of getting some money from me somehow to get you out of this situation, eh? I understand completely that if you knew that your fiancé actually had money and helped you right now, you'd want to ask for it, you see?
No, that's not true. I really want to cancel calling off our engagement. I really want to, and I never dreamed of asking you to cling to you for any help. Believe me.
I understand, and if that's what you say, then I shall think about calling off the engagement.
Seriously, thanks a ton.
But I have one condition.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
You'll have to pay for the sushi this time yourself. And if something happens to your company regarding the matter with President Mitsuya, you will never rely on my wallet whatsoever. How about it?
Well, truthfully...
It's not for my money, is it?
No, it isn't. But since we're engaged, we have a responsibility to help each other out when we're in trouble, right?
I mean, I haven't canceled calling off the engagement yet, so the engagement relationship still isn't valid for now.
Oh, come now, don't say that.
That's why I'm saying that if you don't rely on my money, I'll cancel calling off the engagement. Do you understand yet?
Listen to me.
You've been so negligent with me for a while now, and now you change your attitude? I can see exactly what you're thinking. My money is your objective, and that's what you really think.
You little... If you'll allow me to say this, what's so wrong about that? Have you forgotten all the times I've treated you up until now? I wish you'd treat me every once in a while, you know.
Of course, I'm grateful for all the times you treated me up until now.
I thought so. If that's the case, then...
That's why, Akio, if you would just reflect on your past behavior and honestly say that you're in financial trouble. Even if it was personally difficult to cancel calling off the engagement, I thought it would be alright to somehow pay for today's meal to help you out.
Really?
However, you brought up canceling calling off the engagement yourself while showing absolutely no remorse, and what's more, you did so in quite a condescending manner. I decided it would be difficult to lend a helping hand to such a selfish person.
In that case...
Better for you to have a taste of your own medicine at least once in your life if you're so adamant not to change.
Please, Melanie, it was my fault. I'm sorry. I'm in a real pinch right now.
It's too late to apologize now, and you keep saying you're in trouble. In the end, you're only thinking about yourself. I don't see any remorseful attitude from you.
No, please, I do genuinely regret everything.
Mr. Akio Nakamura, your words and actions tonight have not only upset me, but also Master and Mistress Sato, President Mitsuya, and many other customers present. I have no intention of forgiving you for being unable to offer anything but a superficial apology. You ought to physically know for yourself how foolish you've been.
No, please.
Master, the bill, please.
Coming right up.
Please, Melanie, you're all I have now.
You're all set, sweetie. Come again, huh?
Of course, I'll definitely come again, sir.
Wait, Melanie.
For the last time, you're not done with the bill yet.
Melanie? Melanie! Akio Nakamura, game over! God damn it!
Afterwards, accompanied by Master Sato and his wife, Akio withdrew some money from a nearby ATM and somehow managed to pay for the sushi. However, because of this incident, he was banished from the sushi restaurant and was banned from ever entering the establishment again. Furthermore, his contract with President Mitsuya's company was terminated and his company went bankrupt in the blink of an eye. Well, I say it went bankrupt, but it was honestly just a one-man business, and the only person infected was Akio himself. As a result of his company going bankrupt, he was left with a lot of debt. He now lives in an old, dilapidated apartment and works at a convenience store to pay off his debts. Meanwhile, I can't forget the taste of the fish head soup I ate that time at Master Sato's restaurant, and so now I've become a rather eccentric regular at the establishment.
Ah, Madame Melanie, how nice to meet you here again. Quelle bonne soirée, n'est-ce pas?
I'm glad to see you again, Monsieur Jacques. Could this be a new chapter for me? Troublebusters. It looks like it's directed to me, but... Huh? I'm the guarantor of $1 million?
Oh, this signature? Yeah, I just forged it, of course. We're literally family, right? It's fine if I do that.
Uh-huh. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. Get the hell out of the room and don't come in.
No, this is literally my room.
Just get out already.
My name is Helen. My husband has been sneaking around and digging through my personal belongings recently, and just being suspicious in general. When I ask him what he's doing, he just ignores me and gets mad at me, so I really don't understand what's going on.
Anyway, I'm kind of in trouble right now. You'll help me out though, right?
Huh? What's the problem? Why are you in trouble?
Does it really matter what I'm in trouble with? Your own husband is in trouble, so the wife needs to take care of him. That's how it is. Am I wrong?
But I don't even know what I'm supposed to do to take care of you.
We can get a divorce, you know.
Huh? Divorce? Why are you talking about that out of the blue like that? Oh, it looks like it's addressed to me. I am the guarantor for $100 million loan?
What? It's already here, huh?
Is that my signature?
There's one right over here, too.
That's my photo ID, too.
I know where you keep all of your important documents.
Why? Why would you?
What was I supposed to do? I needed help. You had a pretty good amount of savings before you got married, too, right?
That's not... You can't just make someone a guarantor for that much money without their permission like that. I used to like him a lot when I got married to him, so I did my best to make sure that I could help him out. But this is what he does. After all that hard work, that's his answer? This isn't the Chris I fell for when I married him. The person that I loved. The kind-hearted, gentle Chris is no longer. Then I'm not going to hold back anymore. Troublebusters. The documents show that I'm the guarantor to a loan taken out for a company. I definitely didn't sign any of these documents or anything. I definitely didn't receive any money or loan any money either.
Oh, this signature? I just forged it, obviously. We're family, right? It's just a given.
Huh? You realize that it's literally counterfeiting private documents along with uttering of counterfeit private documents. On top of that, you also faked your name and received the loan, so it's also criminal fraud. You get that, right?
Huh?
Oh, Ms. Mary. Hello, is your husband with you?
Hey, Helen, who are you calling?
Yes, I'm going to head over there with Chris right now.
Are you listening to me, Helen?
You better have a good reason that you're suddenly calling me up out of the blue like this.
Did something happen, Miss Helen? Are you okay?
Oh, it's not that big of a deal, right, Ms. Helen?
Just take a look at this real quick. What is this? $1 million? It's not just that either. Take a look at the bottom as well. Huh? The guarantor? I see Ms. Helen's signature for the guarantor. That's right, but I don't have any recollection of signing for any kind of loan in any amount. I've never seen this document before in my life until today. So are you telling me that someone used your name without your knowing? That would be a natural conclusion, yes. I don't believe it. Hey, Chris, what the hell were you thinking doing something like this?
What do you mean? You and Helen probably don't know it all, do ya?
Don't know about what?
About how our company is in the middle of a very, very dangerous time. We're on the verge of going under.
Huh?
I knew it. You two really didn't know, did ya?
You never told me about it once. How was I supposed to know?
It's not like talking to you about it is gonna solve any problems for me anyway. You know that.
But that doesn't give you permission to go and do something like this without my permission.
You are just a useless woman that can't help anything at all, so this is the only thing that you're good for.
How dare you say something that horrible? You shouldn't be deciding who the guarantor is without talking to the guarantor first.
Shut the hell up. You're just a useless woman, just like Miss Helen over there. You're nothing, a nobody. You're over there acting like you're just this amazing person.
What did you say?
Oh, come on. Mom is a little better than Ms. Helen. She's at least doing her best to help out with the company, you know? Helen is literally just a stay-at-home housewife. She does nothing and is capable of nothing besides chores around the house.
You were literally the one that told me that you wanted me to become a stay-at-home housewife after we got married.
Yeah, and that doesn't change the fact that you're just some useless human whose only purpose is to be a guarantor for money. A means for money.
You must be out of your mind. You can't just make me a guarantor without any kind of talk with me first. And it's $1 million. Do you realize how much money that is?
Yes, we know. That's exactly why we made you the guarantor.
Huh?
The biggest appeal that you have going for you is that your parents are very, very rich. We're gonna use the crap out of that when we need the help.
That's right. When family is struggling, you've really got to help each other out, don't you?
Help each other out? What part of this is helping each other out? You used my name without my permission at all and made me the guarantor to a loan of $1 million.
You're just such a naggy, annoying woman. Just because you're the guarantor doesn't mean that anything is going to be actually charged from you. Do you even understand the concept of what a guarantor is?
Of course I know. That's why I'm saying it. From what you two just told me, that means I'm more than willing to see a bill come my way, right? Am I wrong?
Well, yeah, that's the way the world works. People who have the money pay the money.
I will not pay for any of the loan that you two took out fraudulently.
The fact that you can't say that is what makes you a guarantor, you moron.
You can sit there and scream and pout about how you're not gonna pay, but if the bill comes to your door, you have to pay. That's what the contract says.
You literally talked to me about this before we got married.
Huh?
We're gonna become family now, so if there's anything that either of us need help with, let's help each other out.
Is that seriously how you took those words? This is absolutely not what I meant by that. Sacrificing a family member just to save yourselves is literally the worst case scenario.
Well, what the hell? You better stop talking as if Dad and I are the bad guys in all of this.
You two literally are the bad guys in all of this. And just so you know, I've supported you like I said I would this whole time.
What the hell do you think you've done for me, huh?
Breakfast. Who cooks breakfast for you every morning? Every morning, someone wakes up at 5 in the morning to make breakfast and bento with a balanced meal. Who does that?
Well...
The suit that you bring home all the time, all those dirty clothes, who washes and irons them all out?
That's not something that's relevant right now, right?
No, it's definitely very relevant right now. The reason that you're able to do anything and focus on yourself is because of Helen. It's all thanks to her.
Hey now, come on! Chores, cooking, laundry, they're all meant to be done by the women! That's something to be expected, and you're sitting there like you're so amazing! Right, Dad? I really hope you two don't think that $1 million and something as stupid and simple as doing laundry is the same thing!
Then I want you to do all that stuff on your own from now on.
That's gonna be a cakewalk!
Really? Just so you know, if you're going to do chores, then you don't have the time to go do the slots or the bars and talk to cute girls either.
Huh?
I'm not going to be buying your food or groceries, so you've got to buy it all for yourself now, right? I'm not going to do your laundry either, so you got to do it on your own. You've got to come home and wash and dry it all on your own. You have to cook your own meals, too.
What? That makes it so there's no point in you existing in this house anymore!
Yeah, I guess so.
You don't realize that you're just digging yourself a bigger hole?
Actually, you've already dug a hole, bought a casket, and built a gravestone for yourself, Chris. First off, you forged legal documents. It's criminal.
Criminal? Whoa now, calm down. What's wrong with using your own family member's name without their permission, huh? Nothing wrong with that.
Well, even if it was somehow not criminal, you two should be aware that it's not a good thing, right?
Huh?
Did you really think that I didn't notice or something?
What are you talking about? If you start slandering and making stuff up, I'm not gonna let it go, even if you're my mom.
It's exactly what Helen and I should be telling you. I know all about it, Kevin. You and Chris have been working together to embezzle company money.
Huh?
Embezzle money?
Hey, we haven't been embezzling anything. Definitely haven't been messing with company money at all. Yeah, Dad and I just say that the meetings with clients and dinner and whatnot is to be billed to the company.
Wait, so does that include the bills for the bars that you guys frequent all the time? Of course it's included, but they say it's all just a business meeting or something.
You don't know that people have business meetings at bars?
I think that you wouldn't have business meetings at bars every single day.
Do not tell me how to do my own damned job. There are plenty of meetings that are done in-house as well as with other clients.
No, I'm saying that having a business meeting with people in-house doesn't count as a business meeting to be using company money for.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. The business was supposed to be doing incredibly well, but you took out a loan for $1 million. I thought that something was just off.
It was a necessary expense for the company. You two don't understand, but men have male financial rules in their own secret world. Yeah, so you two just need to shut your female mouths.
You two are the ones that need to shut your mouths. Every single freaking day. Booze. If you're not drunk, then you're just cranky. On top of that, you're always hitting up the slots. By the time you come home, you're upset once again because you lost all that money. And you spend $500,000 every single day like it's nothing. Of course the money is going to vanish. You even withdrew from Chris's tuition fund to go to the freaking slot machines, didn't you, Kevin?
But in return, I bought him a backpack, right?
I immediately threw out the thing that looked like it had been tossed in the dumpster a couple times. And you, Chris, you immediately took the rent money that I gave you to the slot machines immediately.
You know, people wash their face and drink water when they wake up, you know. Dad and I just hit up the slot machines and drink a little booze, you know? That's just how it is.
No one is ever $1 million in debt because they washed their face off in the sink. Do you have some kind of curse where you get fined every time you drink a glass of water?
Shut up, woman!
Also, you probably think that I don't know, but can you please cut out the cheating already?
Huh?
You too, Kevin.
Huh?
And all the harassment cases that you've got going on, abusing your position of power. We're going to have an executive meeting on that.
What? Hey, why would you do that now, of all the times you could have done it? You kept quiet and turned a blind eye this whole time.
Oh, I didn't turn a blind eye. I was just gathering concrete evidence of everything you've been doing.
You're kidding me, right? If you do that, then I'm not gonna be the CEO anymore.
You were never a man who should be in a position of power like that. That's right.
Are you sure about that? If you do that, the company really might just go under, you know.
Yes, I know.
You can't just decide that on your own. Your father won't just let it slide. Are you sure about this? Are you really sure about it? Your father has built this company from the ground up. You're saying that you're gonna squash the whole thing, right? Huh? You can't actually do that, right? You're just bluffing. I know it. Right. Mom wouldn't have the right to do that kind of thing anyway.
I've given her the right to.
Huh?
Grandpa Tom?
Hey, Ms. Helen. It's been a minute, hasn't it, dear?
Yes, sir. It's really been a while.
I heard everything that has happened.
What do you mean you heard everything?
Oh, I mean I heard everything from the get-go, obviously. I heard all the insanity that you two have been working up in the company as well.
What?
Mary, Ms. Helen, I'll handle the rest. You two make sure you beat them down to a pulp. Don't hold back.
Damn it! I'm not gonna just go quietly into the night! Hey, Helen, you need to pay once! Just once even! No, just 1 cent! Pay the loan!
Absolutely not.
1 cent! That's all I need you to pay, okay? Come on!
I have no money to spend on the loans that you two took out to have fun and spend on whatever you want. Also, if she pays back even a penny of that loan, then she might actually end up having to pay for the rest of it too, right?
Oh, you know, we don't know what you're talking about at all.
Don't play stupid with us. If I pay even a penny of that debt, then the whole part where it's not my responsibility to pay suddenly may be treated as something that I understand as part of the contract. I might end up having to pay the rest. I know about that.
I don't know if that was a thing, right, Chris? Yeah, I can't say I know.
You liars! The two of you knew that this definitely is something that could be admissible in civil court, so you pushed her to pay even a penny of that debt. Isn't that right?
Oh, well, look at that. Color me surprised. Mary, Helen, you two know your stuff, don't you?
Miss Mary and I both went to law school after all. I guess that kind of thing never really goes away.
Really? You two were? Neither of you said anything about that at all. What the hell?
You two were the ones that told us to never say anything that you didn't specifically ask about. You just assumed we're stupid or something, and you still had to go this far, huh? Thinking I wouldn't do anything? By the way, if I pay any of that money, even that cent that you were asking for, it means that I'm going to take on that debt. Then I'm going to be obligated to pay for the rest of the debt as well, isn't that right?
That's, well...
You knew, and you were trying to get her to take on the debt anyway, right?
That's...
By the way, Chris, you forged my signature on a legally binding document. Then you used those fraudulent documents to take out an official loan, so you're in felony territory now.
Huh?
Oh, and both of you are going to be charged for corporate fraud as well.
What? Hey, you're just lying about this, right? Chris was the one that wrote out the whole contract, and... Hey, why are you trying to get out of this on your own? You spent some of the money from the $1 million loan that we took out too, Dad. No, I don't know anything about that. I don't know. You just gave me money and I just spent it. That's all I did.
Wow, this is so gross and pitiful to watch.
I'll go ahead and make sure that they know I have no intent to pay by having a lawyer type up a letter.
What a freaking waste of time and effort!
Huh?
You probably don't know because you've just been walking around with nothing but sunshines and rainbows, but the place that I borrowed money from was a dark underground financing company. You think that formal law is gonna go through and work?
Oh, well then you know what to do, Ms. Helen. Yes, let's take this to court over lack of verification of loan guarantor.
What do you take this to court? What's going on?
What do you mean? We're going to take this to court is what I'm saying.
Huh?
First off, I'm going to have an expert come in and determine that it's not my handwriting. I'm also going to make it clear that I didn't let you sign for me. The fact that you took my ID, the fact that no one knew about the signing, everyone is going to be knowing about this in a court of law.
You don't have any frickin' proof, right?
Come again?
Right, proof. Where the hell do you have any proof of any of that? You got proof?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, I've got proof on my end as well.
What?
Oh, and by the way, I'm going to sue you for all the money that you guys spent already.
Then we're gonna do it, you know. It. Well, we're gonna declare bankruptcy. You sure you want to do that? I'm literally going to bankrupt myself.
Bankruptcy?
Are you sure about this? If we go bankrupt, then anything that's over $2,000 and isn't a bare minimum necessity for survival is gonna be destroyed or otherwise seized by the banks.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
You know about that? Which means that the house and the car are all gonna be seized because of shared wealth. You're our wives, which means that it's going to directly affect your lives. Are you still sure about that?
Yeah, we're fine with it.
Huh?
I'm saying, if you want to go bankrupt, then go for it. Declare bankruptcy.
Are you sure about that? We're really gonna do it.
We keep saying go for it.
You two are the ones that are gonna be in trouble. Do you understand that?
No, the only people that'll struggle from that are you two.
Huh?
The money that you're going to be sued for, the compensation is something that's going to be classified as exempt from financial reconstitution per Criminal Code 253. What do you mean?
In other words, the money that we received from damages is exempt from being seized by your bankruptcy.
Huh? Are you saying?
Which means no matter how much you claim bankruptcy, the money that you're going to be sued for by the damages is going to stay completely in our pocket.
Why? Bankruptcy is there to help people when they can't pay back the debt they've accrued, right? Is that not how it works?
No, you're right. That's what it's supposed to be, but your damages payment isn't part of that.
Why the hell not? We're really struggling over here.
Of course it's not going to be part of it. You guys are going to be sued for the amount that you embezzled from the company, which means that the person who's declaring bankruptcy is going to be sued for damages based on a crime that involved malicious intent. By the way, even if you declare bankruptcy, you're going to have to pay fines, taxes, and all of the Social Security too.
You're kidding!
I'm totally serious.
Not only that, but all the real estate companies that check credit scores and whatnot won't step within a mile of you, so you probably won't even be able to borrow an apartment.
So the only people that are gonna struggle if we declare bankruptcy are...
Just yourselves.
But...
So yeah, we're getting a divorce. Oh, with you too, Kevin.
Huh? Hey, you're lying, right? You wouldn't actually just abandon me like this, right? We've supported each other through thick and thin like this. Come on, please don't divorce me like this.
Nope. I thought that I've been supporting you the best of my extent, but I was just someone that was only good enough for her signature to be forged on some massive loan as a guarantor.
No, that's not it. You're really an indescribably important person, Helen. Please, understand me, please.
Your words mean nothing to me at all.
Ah!
You had the magic trio. You drank, you gambled, and you bought everything you wanted. But I continued to try to support you for years, and yet you treated me in the worst way possible by betraying me like that. No matter what you say, I'm not going to forgive you this time, period. I'm going to call the police on you and report you so that you can be criminally prosecuted.
Wow, I feel so bad for you, Chris. I'm not gonna get divorced, but you're going straight to hell.
No, we're getting a divorce as well.
Huh?
I'm going to come for you with the emotional damages along with other civil courts, so I hope you're ready to be hung to dry.
Wait, hang on. Wait just a little bit. So, at least pay like half of the debt.
Why?
Because you're the guarantor, so...
Are you still going to say that?
But...
Relax, Chris.
Helen? Are you going to...
I won't hide at all. I'm going to make sure that every single penny of that million is going to come out of your pocket.
No!
Afterwards, Chris and Kevin were both taken by the police and ended up making bail using some of the $1 million loan. However, that $1 million loan really was loaned out by some really sketchy people, so they just vanished into thin air again. I'm now working closely with the new CEO, Mr. Allen, as his secretary. Every day is very fulfilling and lovely. Recently, we got to go grab some food from time to time, and I'm kind of excited as this may be new love. Troublebusters. Evan, Lily, thank you so much for the meal. Hey, Miss Helen, please pay back the bill for dinner to me later, okay? Of course, please keep it a secret from Evan. Yes, here you go. Hey!
That was delicious.
It's been a while since we last came here, but it's still as delicious as ever.
It was the best meal out I've had in a while. Bro, let me pay for you guys this time.
What?
What are you saying, dude? I can't let my little brother treat me so well like this.
We'll be staying with you for 2 or 3 days on such short notice, so at least allow me the chance to repay you a little.
No, dude, it's still a lot of money, you know?
We drank a few bottles of champagne and wine after all.
Oh, nonsense. All of that combined is cheap compared to the money we'd use on a hotel and transportation, right, Lily?
What? Oh, sure.
Well, then, if you insist, bro, I'll let you do this one time.
Evan, Lily, thank you so much for the meal. Hey, Miss Helen, please pay back the bill for dinner to me later, okay? Of course, please keep it a secret from Evan. My name's Helen, and this is Lily, the wife of the brother of my husband, Evan. The couple live far away from where we live, but they're staying for 3 days because their favorite band is having a concert in our city. Lily is originally a rather money-hungry woman, and I thought something regarding money might happen this time as usual, but I knew it. The bath is ready, so please, go ahead before us.
Thank you so much.
I'll bring the mattresses in the meantime.
Thank you, Helen.
Oh, the mattresses have already been... You haven't forgotten already, have you? But that would mean disrespecting Evan's wishes to do what he wants, so... It doesn't matter. I'm the one in charge of the household budget, you see. But... And even though I got married to him first, you're pretty close with Evan's parents just because you live near where you live, aren't you? What? You'll get a lot more inheritance if you act so much like an angel, right? Inheritance? You'll get a lot anyways, so shouldn't you be treating us to everything while we're here? Even if you say that. Anyway, please give us back the money before we all forget about this. For God's sake, if we're going to stay here, we might as well have slept in the damn car for 3 days. And your congratulatory gift when I married your husband's brother was $30 frickin'. And I was told not to say anything to Trevor. At that time, I'd just gotten married to him, so I didn't want to say anything if it meant our relationship would get worse, so I didn't say anything to retaliate. Even though you've been saying a slew of nasty things to me, I ignored them all at first, but eventually the bottled up stress and uneasiness would become too much to control. And despite the fact the Smiths still have a long way to go in life, you dare to bring up the subject of inheritance? There is a limit to how greedy someone can be, damn it! Unforgivable! Troublebusters initiate!
Hey, why don't we go back to Mom and Dad's house today together as a surprise?
Oh, that's a nice idea. We came all the way here after all. Why not?
But I'm sure Mr. and Mrs. Smith will be so happy to see us all together. But we're already tired, and we're still going to get in the car to go somewhere.
It'll take an hour and a half after all, it's true.
We can always come to see them again during New Year's. We can't possibly prepare good souvenirs on such short notice. That shouldn't be a problem.
Really?
Here you go. Lily, you asked me to pay you back for the meal, so I'll pay it back, fair and square. Hey! How about you use this money to buy souvenirs for Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Well, what do you mean?
You were against paying for the meal last night, weren't you, Lily? I'm sorry we let Evan treat us to a lovely meal without listening to your opinion. And yesterday you scolded me saying that we ought to treat you guys for everything because we'll be getting a lot of inheritance anyway.
Excuse me?
No. I don't know much about the inheritance, nor do I want to know for another while, but I genuinely think you're right. We should treat you to everything while you're here. So I'll return the money you lent us last night.
I guess I agree.
No, I won't accept it.
I know it seems rude, honey, but I was honestly worried that you didn't have much money to spare on the likes of us. Being the congratulatory gift for our wedding was $30 and all.
$30? Is that so, Evan?
No, dude, I swear on our parents that can't be true. Lily, you're awfully quiet right now.
No, this is not what...
I don't understand any of this. I'm sure I wrapped up $500 and gave it to you to give to them on their wedding day.
No, maybe it was a mistake on Helen's part.
A mistake?
I'm also sure I wrapped up $500 and gave it all to her.
How about it, Helen? No matter how we think about this, $30 seems ridiculous.
I was surprised too, Trevor. I thought there must have been some kind of mistake on her part, but...
I didn't check anything properly at all either. I left it all up to you. But hold on, Helen. You kept a record of the funds and everything for the wedding ceremony, didn't you?
Yes, I did. It's all on the bookshelf in the bedroom.
Let's have a little check later.
Yes, I think we should. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you right away about the money for the meal. She actually told me not to tell you or Trevor about how she demanded the money back, but since you were the one who paid for it, Evan, I felt I had to tell you.
Told her to keep quiet? Why did you have to go that far? This is outrageous! I paid for the meal because I was so grateful that they let us stay with them while we were here. I paid for it from my own pocket money, so I don't think there's any problem.
Hey, why do you only believe what Helen says here, Evan?
Because there's no need for Miss Helen to lie about all this.
How can you say that for sure?
And also, when it comes to things back at home regarding Mom and Dad, Miss Helen probably helps out most of the time on behalf of me and my brother who are busy with work. And by her helping out, I mean she admittedly only does a little bit, like carrying heavy groceries or helping with vegetables during the harvest season in their garden. It's not much, but it's enough. She supports us with things we can't do, so what is there to be dissatisfied with?
Dissatisfied, Evan? When did I ever say I was dissatisfied with helping your parents?
And there's especially no need to be thinking about inheritance when both of our parents are still young and healthy.
You don't need to be so angry, you know.
Of course I'd be angry.
Well, now guys, please calm down.
What the hell? You must have it so easy, Mr. Trevor.
Huh?
You just happen to live near your parents, and that's why you're gonna get a lot of inheritance.
Enough, Lily! Inheritance. Is that the only thing you think about?
It's important. You two are brothers, for God's sake. If things continue like this, most of it will end up going to your brother and his wife. Don't you feel frustrated about that?
More than feeling frustrated about something as currently meaningless as that, I never thought about it that way in the first place.
Is that what Mr. and Mrs. Smith said themselves, Lily?
I don't think that's the case, honestly.
I'm really disappointed in you, Lily.
Excuse me? It's not like we're that close, you know. It takes 3 hours to do a round trip to where they live, and I can't get out there all that often.
With their personalities especially, they might call you suddenly without any ill intentions, but it still can't be that easy.
No, I don't think it's all that hard. I'm totally fine with it. I mean, more to the point, though, why don't you just drop by whenever you're in the area? I'm absolutely sure they would be happy to see you, but that's a bit... Why's that? Because then I'll have to go buy souvenirs for them and stuff like that.
So it's all about money after all. Why do you have to be so stingy with money, huh?
Don't know what to say, and there's nothing in particular to talk about. Even if it's not for a long period of time, I think they'll be overjoyed if you just showed your face every once in a while. You keep your thoughts to yourself, okay? I guess it can't be helped then. I was vaguely aware that you didn't like Mr. and Mrs. Smith very much in the first place.
Huh?
Yes, we've discussed a few times whether we should pool money together to send a present on one of their birthdays, but I've never gotten any money from her, you see. She says she'll pay me back later on.
How can you talk about inheritance like you do when you don't even pay at least a little kindness? Maybe I said something unnecessary. I can't believe this.
You don't have to believe any of these lies. They're all lies, I tell you. Helena's trying to drag me down to ensnare me. Me? Ensnare you? It's true, isn't it? I can't take it anymore.
Huh? What do you mean?
Evan, you're finally listening to me? Actually, it was Helen who said she didn't want to give us any inheritance. What? The food was also one thing, but when I went upstairs to help her yesterday with spreading out the mattresses in the guest bedroom, she flat out told me.
What did she say?
She said she didn't want us to treat her and Mr. Trevor because we didn't seem to have any money, and she said she would give me back the money. No, I didn't say that. Where the hell is that coming from? I'm so shocked.
Helen is not the kind of person who would deliberately look down on people because they don't have money.
Trevor. Yes, she frickin' is. Helen here has been looking down on me and my husband ever since she got married to you, Mr. Trevor. And even regarding the stupid congratulatory money, she said that if she received this much, it would be hard for us to live. So of course she gave us back most of it. And she does all this because she hates me. Don't you think that's terrible? I just wanted to get along with you, Miss Helen.
But what about the birthday presents?
The same tactics everywhere, honey. I said I would pay, but she said I didn't have to. I could see full well that she wanted to take all the credit herself, but I didn't say anything. Stop this nonsense now. I didn't do any of that. True, I do admit you said you'd pay for the presents later on, but you've never given me anything. When we met in person too, I asked you directly, but you always said you didn't have the money at the moment. That's all you ever said. That's terrible. You're still willing to lie again?
I genuinely don't think Miss Helen is the type to lie. But what's the truth here?
I'm not the type to lie either, Evan.
I guess it can't be helped.
Huh?
I thought I'd keep quiet because it was too much of a hassle for you, dude, but yesterday I went upstairs to help Helen lay out the mattresses, just as Lily here said she did too, and then I heard their conversation, so I thought I'd keep quiet. But I can't forgive her for telling so many lies and saying such cruel things about Helen.
What?
If you heard it, bro, then I guess Miss Helen was right after all. Not only are you so idiopathically stingy, you're quite the extravagant liar, too.
What? No! Even Mr. Trevor's lying about this, Evan.
Please, I beg you, don't make any more ugly fusses about such ridiculously meaningless things and embarrass me.
Embarrass you? You don't have to say that much. What's the matter, guys? In the first place, why the hell do we have to take ourselves to a French restaurant anyway? It's too expensive. That's what a restaurant of that cuisine and stature is like, after all. But there has to be something wrong with you people willing to pay $500 for a meal on an ordinary day. You knew we were coming to stay over for a few days, so you should have prepared a meal for us, right?
Are you actually saying all that right now? Trevor took us over there because he wanted to, Lily, and because he thought it would be a better way to welcome us. Before we went, even you were happy and said you were looking forward to it.
I didn't think it would be that expensive. I can't help but think they chose it on purpose. Originally, we were planning to treat you, so we just thought that we'd splurge a little for a change, understand? We thought that maybe eating something delicious would help you two get settled and relaxed. I don't even know if my cooking would suit your taste either, so...
It was you, Lily, who poured wine and champagne one glass after another and drank quite a bit.
It wasn't just me, everyone else was too.
If we say one thing, you say another damn excuse. You probably just didn't want to pay with our money. It's really disgusting to say something like that ruins what Trevor and Miss Helen did for you out of kindness. Anyway, I'm not going to accept this money, so you may put it away, guys.
What the hell? A husband's supposed to side with his wife, isn't he? In the end, you care more about your brother and his wife than me, don't you?
How long will you go on saying absolutely pointless horse shit? Are you really not aware that you're the one doing and saying something stupid?
Something stupid? It's just that we don't have the same financial sense, Evan.
It's not that kind of problem anymore when you take it this far, Lily.
All right, guys, calm down.
Bro, Miss Helen, I do hope you can accept my apology. I'm sorry for causing you discomfort, even though you've been so kind to us both.
Don't worry about it, Evan dude. It can't be helped.
I agree, Evan dear. I'm really sorry that I've been keeping everything to myself for so long.
No, Miss Helen, you did nothing wrong. It's Lily here who's truly at fault. I cannot fathom asking you to let us stay after causing all this trouble, so we'll stay at a hotel tonight.
What? How does that happen? I'd rather stay here than stay at a hotel, Evan. It's so close to the concert date that I'm sure we can't get a room even if we try to get a hotel.
No. After causing them so much trouble, you still want to rely on their kindness, do you? How imposing can you actually get, eh? We're gonna look for a hotel right now, and if we can't find one, we'll just have to give up on the concert and go home.
What are you saying? I don't want to give up. I begged for a ticket and someone gave it to me for a discounted price, and it would be a waste to throw away all that effort.
Gave it to you? For a discounted price? Didn't you say you called them many times and you finally won tickets? You go and lie about that even?
No, it was just a figure of speech.
A figure of speech.
And also, we don't have enough money to stay in a hotel right now, so...
We could just go to the bank and withdraw some money.
Wouldn't that be a waste? Now that I think of it, Lily, you said yesterday that you'd rather stay in the car for 3 nights, didn't you?
Sleeping in the car? That's a little...
I didn't say that. Wait a minute, Lily. Maybe I misunderstood something. Maybe you aren't trying to escape or anything like that, but you seriously don't have the money. What? Perish the thought, Helen.
No, I don't think that's possible, Helen.
Same here. Evan works in a good workplace that pays pretty well, so...
Yeah, I guess you're right. That was rude of me. I'm sorry for saying that, Evan.
Oh, no worries, ma'am. After what happened, it's no wonder you think that way. I'll cover for my wife regarding this one point, but Lily is very prudent and doesn't waste money ever. She doesn't buy a lot of things, and she tells me to consult me when I want to make a big purchase. But that conversation has never come up thus far. I get a decent allowance, and we're not short of money as a married couple, are we, Lily?
Yeah.
But I still think her attachment to the money goes a little too far at times. I genuinely think so, and I'll have her explain it to me properly. So can I ask you to be lenient about that this time, guys?
Of course, bro, since we'll continue to be involved with each other. Right, Helen?
I guess so.
Do you not like the idea after all, Miss Helen?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. I was just thinking that even if one doesn't buy things, you can't save money if you gamble or something like that.
Come now, Helen, I think you've said enough.
Gambling? No, but Lily's always at home, so she'd never gamble or anything, right?
Yeah, of course. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry.
No, ma'am, I understand why you've found the need to say that. I'll pay you back when I withdraw money for my parents' presents and gifts. So can you tell me how much it amounts to?
Yes, dear, I will. Thank you so much.
Well, now let's just book a hotel for now. I hope we can get one close by.
Wait, Evan.
What?
Actually, we don't have any savings.
Huh?
I mean, we don't have any savings and we might have a little debt.
What? Debt? Why?
I gambled.
But you're always at home. When the heck would you gamble?
Well, that's because I watch horse racing, cycling, racing, boating on my phone.
Seriously?
I thought I'd try to get back what I'd lost by winning more, but then it just...
Are you okay, Evan?
Yeah, dude. This is not the time to enjoy a concert, though.
I suppose that's true. I truly really meant no harm, honey.
It's not a question of whether you meant any harm or not. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't feel like we can be together any longer.
No, wait, please. Not like this. I don't want a divorce.
Even I don't want a woman who puts all the money I worked so hard to make for our sake into gambling.
I promise you I won't gamble anymore. I'll pay you back from now on.
With my money, you probably mean.
Mr. Trevor, Miss Helen, could you please say something? Things continue like this, we'll end up getting divorced. Even if you ask us to defend you, sweetheart.
Yeah, honestly, it's your own fault.
Let's just go home now and talk about it.
No, please, I don't want a divorce. And then the couple went home with an awkward atmosphere. A few days later, it was decided that they really would get divorced. Lily had a total of $30,000 in debt, and apparently she'd also borrowed a total of $20,000 from various friends, so... Quite the terrible situation for Evan, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it seems that instead of receiving alimony, Lily will have to pay back all the debts herself somehow.
Yeah, it must hurt to work hard unrewarded, huh?
Lily doesn't have parents to return to either, so it's going to be tough for her from now on.
I hope Evan's not so depressed after all this.
I know I shouldn't really say this being his annoying older brother and all, but Evan's a great guy, and I think he'll find someone great soon.
I think you're right. I hope you have a happy future, Evan, as we will. Troublebusters.
Any stupid low-class sushi toppings are something people with no damn money to spare enjoy. Mr. Norton, sir, what exactly is going on?
What the hell are you talking about, boy? Do you have any idea what you've done?
What?
Whatever did I do, sir? My name is Alan, and on this fine evening I was having a nice meal with my wife at a high-end sushi restaurant. I was having a nice meal.
Oh, well, looky here. What are you guys doing in a place like this?
As you can see, we've come to enjoy some sushi.
Oh, I know, I'm not stupid, buddy. I'm asking why people like you are in this restaurant.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Think about it. You guys look like some folks don't have much money, don't ya?
No, that's not really...
You're just trying to act tough, buddy.
The quality of your clothes is the best evidence of that, you know. Judging someone by their clothes alone...
It's not just your clothes, by the way.
Huh?
You only ordered egg sushi, as I can see, right?
Is it unacceptable to order eggs?
Any stupid low-class sushi toppings are something people with no damn money to spare enjoy.
But they're not just regular eggs, sir. They're actually...
I guess you grew up eating some boring excuses for food like that. I feel sorry for you, buddy. I really do. Oh, I know. Allow a super elite banker to help someone like you who doesn't have any money.
Help me?
Here you go.
Hey, what the? Not on a stranger's plate.
Oh, were cucumbers not enough? Then for a one-time offer only, I shall grant you some pickled ginger, too. It's half-eaten, though, so bear with it.
Hey, Mr. Harrison, that was over the line.
Come now, it's only a half-eaten gourd roll from an elite banker, master.
They ought to be honored to receive something like that. Seriously, please stop. Any more than this and...
Trying to talk back at me, are ya?
But seriously, even for your sake, Mr. Harrison, this has to...
It just makes my blood boil whenever I take a damn look at you maggots.
Excuse me?
Places like this are where super elite bankers like me come.
A super elite banker?
Yes, indeed. I am Harrison Kingman at your damn service, and I work for Tigerton Bank, a super major bank and a place of utmost dignity and nobility, a place where even crying children are silent.
Tigerton Bank, eh?
Are my specs so amazing that your face is frozen up?
Young Harrison, there's your bad habit again.
If you just keep quiet and leave it to me, master, it'll work out somehow, all right? Listen up. This is not a good place for people like you who don't have any money to spare to come.
We have the money ready.
But it's only enough to spend on eggs, right?
Even so, we're still going to pay, and that's what matters.
But even so, it's a high-end sushi restaurant, and if you keep asking for cheap, stupid stuff, you'll just soil its good name.
I don't deny that we keep asking for egg sushi, but I don't see how that would be a problem for the store.
Young Harrison, I think you've said enough.
I'm doing it for you, master. It's better for the god of fortune to come to your store than the god of poverty, isn't it?
That's not the problem.
Look, it's a high-class sushi restaurant, so let's both enjoy our meals. How about that?
Unfortunately, because of you two crackheads, I can't even enjoy the fun stuff in this restaurant. But why? If you're thinking about each other's sake, you'd be better off leaving the store, let me tell you.
Hey, honey, let's just leave.
Okay.
No, sir, please.
Why did we have to go through that instead of enjoying our meal? That's all we wanted to do, that was all. I couldn't contain my shock and frustration.
Hey, honey, have a look at this.
But this is... With the screen of the phone my wife showed me, I saw a glimmer of hope for retribution. With this, I can punish that bastard for being so condescending to others. Unforgivable. Trouble busters, initiate! What is this? Seems pretty damn busy from the get-go.
Oh, Harrison!
Ah, Mr. Norton, sir. What exactly is going on?
What the hell are you talking about, boy? You little... Do you have any idea what you've done?
What? Whatever did I do, sir?
Don't tell me you don't know. You better not tell me that.
No, sir, please. What are you actually talking about?
Don't pretend that you didn't do something that made people uncomfortable at a sushi restaurant last night.
What?
Enough feigning ignorance. Your face and name have been made public on video sites and social media, and it's causing a huge uproar. It seems that your workplace has also been exposed, and we've been getting a rush of phone calls since this morning.
Why?
Harrison Kingman, I presume?
Yes, sir.
I heard that what happened yesterday is the cause of this huge calamity, but can I ask you what happened? Hear ye, the truth, ladies and gentlemen.
Even I don't know what's going on, folks.
Oh, wow, this is getting pretty bad for you, ain't it?
You! From yesterday!
This is beyond anything I ever expected.
That tone of voice! Don't tell me you did something that caused all of this. You better not tell me you held a grudge because of yesterday.
Because of yesterday, eh?
No, that's...
The rest of that story, if you please.
Ah, yes, ma'am.
You claim I did something because I held a grudge, but to be quite honest, I didn't do anything at all.
Don't play coy with me, buddy.
If I had to say, it feels like you destroyed your life yourself.
What the hell?
Yes, you see, yesterday I was actually doing a live stream at the restaurant, and that's when you came in.
A live stream?
Why did mainstream media get involved with just an under-the-radar live stream? Allow me to ask the exact opposite. Why do you think it got to this point?
Because you're some elite in mainstream media?
Incorrect. Try again.
Incorrect.
You messed up, Mr. Kingman. Please, a comment on how you feel right now. I don't feel anything, thank you very much. Let's try harder next time.
Shut up.
And now for the correct answer. Even though I may look plain and simple, I'm fairly well known on the internet, you see. A lot of people were watching my live stream yesterday, and I think my viewers just reacted appropriately.
Is that so?
I was wondering if I thought what would happen was going to happen because of the comments going up in flames, and my prediction was spot on, it seems.
No, even so.
Isn't it ridiculous how it's come this far? Anything from an influential person on the internet spreads like wildfire all around, you see, and this occasion is no exception. And that's why this situation is now upon us. I also found out about it on social media, actually. And regarding your acts of kindness, you did some vulgar things like putting a half-eaten gourd roll on someone else's plate. That was oil to flame and made things so much worse. A calamity!
Why did I have to experience that?
That's why I told it, didn't I? It's like you destroyed yourself. So how do you feel right now, Mr. Kingman?
Stop asking me that!
You may have been harassing me and my wife without much of a second conscious thought, but you were too naive, I suppose.
Nah, I don't frickin' buy that. You must have planted something, didn't you?
Planted something?
How did my workplace get exposed, eh? And it seems my own name's been spread around, so don't frickin' tell me you exposed my personal information. What? Tell me I'm wrong, I dare you!
Perhaps I should show this to you? A super elite banker?
Yes, indeed. I am Harrison Kingman at your damn service, and I work for Tigerton Bank, a super major bank and a place of utmost dignity and nobility, a place where even crying children are silent.
You've thoroughly leaked your name, job title, and workplace so beautifully. Of course it's going to spread around. And this was also from the live stream last night. Good job digging your own damn grave, buddy boy. You shouldn't just spread personal information around, even your own, Mr. Kingman.
No, don't be ridiculous. This is your fault, too.
Why is it my fault, pray tell?
Because you were doing a live stream.
You can't just barge into a live stream unannounced and say something like that now, sir.
But that doesn't change the fact that I was being recorded in some way, right? What you did was an infringement on my image rights.
In this case, it's not something I intentionally filmed, but rather something you cut into of your own accord and had yourself filmed in the process. It would be difficult to claim that it's an infringement of your image rights. And additionally, the live stream has been made private, and we've taken all the steps we can.
But if the store doesn't allow it...
Not a problem, I got the permission for that as well.
But it is a freaking problem, buddy. The stupid calamity is still going on.
But even so, this is all because you kept on interfering with me and my wife. I even put up a sign on the table saying that filming was in progress.
Yeah, I didn't freaking notice that, so it's pointless, bucko.
Long before you may claim you didn't notice that it's ridiculous to make nasty remarks about someone when they're trying to enjoy their meal. For real?
But if someone who doesn't seem to have much money is at a high-end sushi restaurant, that's one of the things anyone would want to say.
And that's no reason to harass people, is it? What kind of nerve network do you have within you to come up with that idea?
I mean, both you and your wife were always ordering egg sushi, weren't you?
Yeah, we were.
At a luxurious sushi restaurant? Eggs? You've got to be kidding me, man. A sushi restaurant like that is all about ordering the freshest seafood. And when I see people ordering only egg sushi without even trying to enjoy the fish, you can't blame me for wanting to tell you a thing or two.
Damn, bro playing the now I'm angry card. Absolutely pathetic.
No, it's true, isn't it? For example, it's like ordering only cabbage at a high-end Korean barbecue restaurant.
And for the last time, I said it's not a good reason to harass anyone, is it?
Then you should have asked for some regular seafood instead of anything that would piss people off. You're the one playing the now I'm angry card.
You're surprisingly ignorant too, huh?
Excuse me?
Do you know anything about the eggs used at that sushi restaurant?
Aren't they just your regular eggs sold at ordinary supermarkets?
No, the eggs used for that sushi are none other than the rare Busta Cochin eggs, which cost 2,000 yen per piece of sushi.
2,000 yen per... Is it really that expensive?
It's shown on the restaurant's website, too.
I didn't know that because I don't usually order eggs.
Master will be depressed for days to come, my good man.
But you still should have told me that information and the fact that you were also live streaming.
No, sir, I tried to tell you about the situation, but you interrupted me numerous times, didn't you? You just keep talking nonsense. Like, yes indeed, I am Harrison Kingman at your damn service, and I work for Tigerton Bank, a super major bank, and a place of utmost dignity and nobility, a place where even crying children are silent. Shut the hell up, dude.
That has nothing to do with this.
But regardless, that's why your personal information was identified, right? Yes, indeed, I am Harrison Kingman. Stop this right now! This is definitely a dark patch of history now.
Shit! You think you're so clever, burning me on the internet like that? You goddamn bastard! Did you come all the way here to mock me?
Yeah, keep dreaming, buddy. There's no way I'd come for such a trivially pathetic reason.
Right then, why did you come here?
I came here for 2 reasons. The first is to terminate my account at this bank.
Terminate your account?
Yes, I have an account here at Tigerton Bank.
Is that so?
But I was worried about leaving my money in a bank with employees the likes of you, so I concluded that terminating it is the right decision.
What harm can a singular termination of some lowlife's account cause among the top banks in the country?
Keep that same energy when you hear the full story, bucko.
Huh?
Harrison!
Mr. Norton?
It's all your fault.
What on earth is going on?
More and more people started asking to terminate their accounts, saying they don't want to deposit their money in a bank with employees who don't mind insulting random people in sushi restaurants.
Well, hey, if they want to terminate their accounts, then let them terminate their accounts. Even if hundreds or thousands of people terminate their accounts, it's no harm to us, right?
Are you serious about that?
Yes!
Mr. Kingman, you're a bank employee, aren't you?
What are you talking about now? Have you the memory of a frickin' goldfish?
No, my memory's quite excellent. I'm simply stunned by your statement because I cannot believe it's coming from a bank employee.
Why would you be stunned?
Well, if more people want to terminate their accounts, it will inevitably affect the profits of the bank.
The number of people depositing money will decrease. That's all there is to it, right?
Mr. Kingman, I'm only asking this because of the sheer ridiculousness of your words, but do you know how banks make profits?
The government pays banks, right?
You can't be serious. Banks collect money from a wide range of people, from ordinary people to enterprises, as deposits, and lend it to people who are in financial trouble to make a profit.
Then it's not profit, it's plus and minus zero, bucko.
That's why they charge interest. For example, let's say a bank is lending a client $1,000 and set an interest rate of 2%. 2% of 1,000 equals 20, and thus the person who borrowed the loan will need to pay back $1,020 instead. That's how the bank will make a profit of $20 from this transaction alone.
I see.
This is repeated every day, and that is how banks can operate.
You know a lot, don't you?
I'm not a banker, so I can only give a rough explanation, but I never thought I would have to explain it to an actual banker. I don't know which one is the real banker anymore, bro. For real.
Then if the number of people who terminate their accounts increases, that means...
Yes, it will be a huge blow to the bank as well.
Truly, what have you done?
Even so, we are a major bank, so we won't go under so easily.
And you're absolutely right. Just because this incident has caused a stir doesn't mean the bank will go under.
Yeah, then all's well, isn't it? Why the hell was I worried?
However, once a bad reputation is established, it sticks for a long time thereafter. Even if there is no catastrophic damage, the negative effects of this incident are expected to continue for a long while into the future.
So in other words?
There is a possibility that you will cause further losses that should not occur in the first place because of this one calamity.
Is that so?
Yes, it is.
Harrison! Looks like we have to hold you responsible for this, huh?
By hold me responsible, do you mean I should just apologize?
Don't think it'll be that easy.
Well then, what's going to happen?
Let's just say that there will be a severe punishment.
A severe punishment?
That's a reasonable decision.
No! Why do I have to suffer so much?
If you've heard the story so far, you can see that your actions are causing losses to the bank. If that's the case, it can't be helped now, can it?
Shit! Seriously!
And this isn't the end of it.
What?
I told you I have 2 reasons as to why I came here. I've come to warn you. To warn you, Mr. Harrison Kingman, that you will be sued for damages.
Damages? No, wait a damn minute now. I haven't done anything else wrong, you know?
Oh, so you admit to your first sin now, do you?
You just shut up.
I haven't done anything else wrong. Can you really say that, sir?
Yes, indeed. I swear to God.
To the god of pestilence, I assume.
Hell nah!
Are you going to insist that you don't know anything about what I'm talking about?
Yes, I am. I've no damn clue.
Well then, if that's the case, I should have him come in.
Huh? Master, what are you doing here, sir?
Young Harrison, I simply cannot turn a blind eye to your actions any longer. I asked Mr. Thompson here to come with me today to give you a notice about something important.
So the person who's gonna sue me for damages, is that you, sir?
Yes, Master Sato called me a while after I left the restaurant yesterday to ask me for some advice.
I knew about Mr. Thompson, or rather his alter ego, Mr. T, beforehand. So I called him to apologize and discuss something with him on that same occasion.
Mr. T? Alter ego?
Who are you really? Now that I think about it, I haven't introduced myself yet. This is who I am, my good sir.
A lawyer?
Indeed.
But aren't you a full-time streamer?
Streaming is like a side hustle for me. I started posting information about the law and stuff like that, and then many people became interested in this sort of content, you see.
But yesterday's live stream didn't have anything to do with the law, did it? I just thought you were some popular foodie streamer.
Yesterday just happened to be my wife's birthday, so I was filming a video to celebrate it. That's why I was dressed in a humble-looking outfit last night, but usually I'm dressed sharply in a suit like this.
The more you know.
Well, that celebration video was ruined by someone we won't mention here. But back to the main topic. Why did Master Sato come here, Mr. Kingman?
I don't fricking know. Master, what's the reason?
Young Harrison, not only yesterday, but you've been harassing my customers on quite a frequent basis, haven't you?
Well, I wonder. I was just telling people about how I'm a banker and messing around with people who didn't seem to have a lot of money.
And that is what's getting you destroyed, buddy!
No, wait a minute. How does that lead to me being sued for damages? That's not right. One of the reasons a store can claim damages is interference with business. Mr. Kingman, you've been harassing various customers at Master Sato's over the course of multiple months, and this has unfortunately contributed to a detrimental reputation for the store. I don't want to go to a store with customers like this. I don't want to get involved. Those are but a few of the comments left by the masses.
And because of this, our customer base has decreased by quite a lot.
Oh, is that so? Is there any solid evidence that I'm the reason for the decrease in customers?
Yes, there is evidence. Most of the negative reviews of this store are complaints about you. Let me give you a few examples. Username Golden Hairbringer of Happiness 247. The other day I was having an amazing meal with my family when someone called Kingman, a self-proclaimed super elite banker, harassed us regarding our clothes. Our lovely family time was ruined. Username Mrs. Fufufa Ahi 17. I was eating some delicious sushi with a friend last night when some asshole called Harrison Kington, I don't care anymore. Anyway, yeah, he absolutely ruined my entire week. I was so upset that I couldn't even say the F sound in fufufa. Here's another one.
Enough already.
So you admit that you did do all of this then?
Well, no,
And that's not all the evidence. Some of the customers who have been harassed by you have recorded what you told them.
No shot?
So I can't make any more excuses to save your ass, buddy.
But I'm a regular customer, aren't I? I've paid at your restaurant many times thus far, haven't I?
Yes, and I'm so grateful for that. That's why I didn't want to make a big deal out of this.
However, despite numerous warnings from Master Sato, you wouldn't listen to him no matter how many times he tried. And thus, he simply lost patience. Mr. Kingman, you trampled on Master Sato's kindness big time.
No, I was just doing it for the sake of the restaurant.
Was it really for the sake of the restaurant? What is the result, Answer me that, Mr. Harrison Kingman. Sir, I believe a reasonable amount of damages will be demanded unto you, so be prepared for what's to come.
Please, wait, that's a bit...
And that's not all. Harrison, we will also demand damages from you.
What?
Of course. Don't think you can get away with it after everything you've done.
By the way, how much will it be?
Let me just say that it won't be cheap considering the total losses to the bank.
You can't be serious.
A double whammy from Master Sato, owner of a high-end sushi restaurant, and an actual bank. It certainly won't be cheap, let me tell you.
No, it has to be cheap, otherwise I'll be in so much trouble. Hey, you're a lawyer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Even if it's just for Master Sato, could you somehow arrange for my damages to him to be cheap?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because I'm a lawyer. If I receive a request, I intend to do my job thoroughly for the sake of my client.
I feel a great and powerful aura.
I'm sure there's some amount of personal vengeance mixed in with that. No, if you sue me for a lot of damages...
Should that happen, know that it's all your fault. You brought this on yourself, and it's too late to regret it now.
No, it's really impossible.
But you're a super elite banker, aren't you? You have a fair amount stashed away, don't ya?
Well, I have a bit of a spending habit, you see.
Even if you're smart, if you're not good at managing money, what good are you to yourself?
Shut up! But you understand the situation, right? So, about me paying damages.
But isn't that also for your own convenience? To be brutally honest, your convenience doesn't matter at all. Your actions this time have caused trouble to many people. It's not a matter of whether or not you can pay the money, but it's important that you take responsibility so that the people who are affected can be satisfied, even if it means you paying a large amount of damages. Got anything else to say, huh?
I'm so sorry.
Apologizing now, of all times?
I never dreamed of my actions causing such a huge deal. I was so naive.
So?
I feel sorry for what I did to you, I mean to you, Mr. T, and to Master Sato and Mr. Norton. Please, I am at your mercy.
This is a pattern where they won't forgive you.
Why? Even though I apologized?
As I said earlier, the important thing is for you to take responsibility in a way that satisfies the people you inconvenienced. They are not satisfied with just a superficial apology. In other words, you must pay damages.
No, please.
Well then, Mr. Kingman, it looks like I'll be dealing with you for a while over the issue with the damages, and I truly look forward to working with you.
Shit! I never meant for this!
Repent for your own stupidity for the time being.
Mr. Kingman,
care to comment on how you're feeling right now?
I feel absolutely terrible!
After that, I was officially hired by Master Sato to defend him as his lawyer, and won the case. An order was issued to Kingman to pay a large amount of damages for business interference. The bank also demanded damages as well, so Kingman's future now looks pretty bleak and miserable. Moreover, because of the live stream of this incident where his name and face have become known, He's now become quite an easy target of ridicule and harassment wherever he goes in the country. He's currently working part-time to pay off his damages in a sparsely populated rural area. Meanwhile, I held another birthday celebration for my wife, which was ruined the first time thanks to someone we won't mention. This time, no one bothered us, and we had an amazing time. By the way, why do we keep ordering eggs, you ask? It's because Katie's favorite food is literally eggs. Trouble Busters!